need to fix the camera because it's super zoomed in. Oh my goodness. Let's zoom out. About there. Yeah, there we go. Hi, I'm Leufaya and welcome. I'm Leufaya. Welcome to my not-so-secret channel that has been inactive for about a year. But Leufaya and I usually stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today's Saturday, and I felt like jumping on my account and my channel and just doing a little secret art stream. Maybe drawing some emotes, or if some people come in and have suggestions, I can draw maybe other people's ideas. But yeah, let me just go over to the art. So these are my ideas. Well, Leufaya and I, we have some ideas for emotes, but if other people have some ideas, like just for some cute drawings or something, that's all good. But I also have another canvas set up if we want to do some non-emote stuff. I also have a whole bunch backlog of things to draw. I've shown some of those on stream before, but like some of those superheroes I was designing. But this VOD probably will go up on my normal YouTube channel as like maybe an art tutorial or just like another cozy art stream. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, just a moment. So I did have Leufaya, are you in chat? Oh yeah, by the way, I made you a moderator and I gave you the artist badge. So, it says here for that Fennekin is raised ? There's like a sketch for that you drew or something? Oh, this one? Must be this one. Must be that one in the border. Here we go. Here we go. Can copy that over. Use it as reference. So the reason why the idea is Fennekin is because Fennekin is my favorite starter Pokemon out of all the games. It's just such a cute Pokemon. Let's duplicate that, make it more visible. I love it when dogs do the ear flip thing when they're confused. The ear flip thing. The ear goes down? What do you mean? Like tilting their heads. Oh, okay. Tilting their heads. Oh, yeah, I see. But the ears go down, or... I'll have to find a picture of it or something. We had floppy ear dogs like border collies. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. So... like this? Like this? Is this what you mean? I can definitely draw the Fennekin like that. That's easy. Fennekin. Let's get that. Yeah, but not so tilted. Yeah. Like, that one's at, like, what? 40 degrees? 90. 45. Like, that one's at, like, 45 degrees, right? Let's get rid of that. I mean, that's definitely something we can work with. We tilt the head. And I want one more dynamic pose. Finnegan's so cute. I forgot how cute Finnegan is. And the cute open mouth. Oh. Oh, yep. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that one with an open mouth. Many pictures. And that. Yeah. That's good to work with, I think. Where's my pin? No. Wait, I am on drawing, right? No, I'm not. Oh, Mama Kitch! Hello there! You have found the secret Leufaya stream. This is very out of the ordinary for me to be on my account streaming. But thank you for dropping in. You're the first person who found it, so congratulations. Alright, let's, well, yeah, we'll stay here for just a moment. Yeah, hope you and your family are doing well. Saturday morning there, right? Yeah, your prizes collapse. I was super confused when no, get out! This is my channel! Get out of my channel. This is my swamp. Yeah, but I haven't been on this channel in a year. It's been a long time. Because Erelai's channel got affiliate first. So we just stream on that. I'm in PJs chilling. Yeah, Erelai's resting up. She's too weak to be on camera. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's hop over to the art. So, who let him out on Superflies? Yeah, she can't... Well, I guess she could still hit me. She's like this far away from me. But, yeah. Haha, exactly. No, please. Don't. He's cheeky for someone in hitting range. Yeah. Let me just change the info at the bottom. We are working on... Oh, we are working on Twitch emotes. He's loose. Hey, I'm not, like, that bad, right? Okay. So what we're working on is, Mama Kitch, if you know Pokemon, this is one of the fire starters. His name is Finnegan. And we have an idea to do a... Hey, why is the smoothing on? Get that off. We have an idea to have this as an emote, a confused emote. Ireli's used to being confused, so we needed an emote just for it. True. No, that's gonna get spammed whenever I'm on stream. Yeah, we're just having a nice cozy art stream. How was your day? It was good, thanks, yeah. Worked in the morning and then I got to hang out with the boy all afternoon. And I think he had a lot of fun. He normally doesn't go down for that afternoon nap, but he went down instantly today. I think he had a lot of fun playing, so... Maybe more like that. How about you? How was your day? I'm like, what is he even saying? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, what am I saying? I feel like I'm just going to get rid of that question mark for now. It's getting in the way. They might even overlay it. I hear Paddington meowing from very far away. Like he might be out in the Ginkan area. Oh, what's that emote? It's a clapping cat? Ah, Kelly Cakes emotes. Wait a minute. You got a sub to her? Didn't know you got that. Paddington might be in the bath. In the shower. Okay. It's a bit tough to get it on the angle that I'm trying to go for. It was kind of scary. Okay. That's cool. It looks very weird at the moment, but bear with me. He was in the toilet room. Oh, no wonder. Just as well he didn't start jumping around banging everywhere, because that probably would have woken the boy. How do you even get in there? Ninja, yeah, Ninja Cat. Yeah, I'm very glad it's the weekend now. It's a pretty busy week, and the boy had been quite tough to get down. What do you think of that, Errol? I like the angle, at least. It looks a little weird at the moment, but what do you think? Oh, and by the way, please let me know if the audio's bad or anything, because this has all just been set up in the last couple hours. It's very impromptu. I love the ears. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the head needs to be bigger, and then... Let's move that over. Oh, ah! It's been deleted. Alright, let's make it actually look a bit like Finnegan now. The music is loud for me. Oh, thank you. I just realized I normally put it on... Oh, in real life? Oh, I see. You want it quiet in real life. Well, okay, let me know in real life how it is, and then let me know how it is in stream. Same as real life. Well, okay, that's kind of quiet then, right? How about now? You're fine. Okay, thank you. Be interesting to see who else can find the secret stream. It's not very secret, but... Oh, there's a wild Paddington has also appeared. But I have the camera cropped today, so you probably can't see him. Oh, he's slightly in the corner. He'll find a way to get some of the spotlight. But yeah, I feel like streaming is a good, like streaming art specifically is a good way to get me on to doing all these emotes. There's so many to do. I feel like I need to draw it at an angle. Okay. This is going to turn out pretty cute, I think. I'm back. I was setting up Baby Kitch's tube feed. Welcome back. Yeah, I remember the last time Irelai and I came to chat with you guys, you said you were getting the hang of it a lot better. I hope it's all going well for you guys. The thing about Pokemon is that Pokemon is not really my style. Like, it's not my strong point. Kind of cute. This looks a bit iffy to me. Cute eyes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the surgical site is the button. Is the button attached to a post with a water-filled balloon anchor? Oh, okay. It sounds so complicated. But I guess if it works, right? Okay, this is actually looking a bit too cute. No, it's perfect. No, undo! Delete! I'll steal this emote for my channel, for my imaginary affiliate. Bad loot. Spray bottle in the corner of the camera. What are these emotes? Oh, Kelly Cakes again. She's got some great emotes. And also, yeah, how did you get a sub to her channel? Gift sub? Oh, I better press the save button. You know, that thing that stops it from being deleted. Oh, yeah, it was a gift. And that's nice. I feel like we'd only watched like 1 or 2 of her streams. That's pretty cool. You got... I got one so quick. The weird thing for me, though, is all of the random gift subs I've been given to channels that I've never followed. Like, what's with that? I was gifted a sub yesterday. Oh, great. Wait, to Kelly Cakes. That's awesome. Let's move it back for now. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I would use her emotes too. If I had a sub. Because those are some nice emotes. It's like one of the first things I check. I'm like, how are the emotes? Oh, they're awesome. Okay. Her stream always makes me hungry. I've been catching all her streams. Yeah, some of the stuff I was watching, because it's usually on Airlight's screen, I'm like peeking over, I'm like, what is she making? How is she doing that? Because she'll be holding the icing, and she's just like perfect detailing. You need a collar or bow tie because Fennekin has a weirdly thin neck. Well, we can definitely put something on. I think that's cute. Putting a little personal touch on the design. I feel like at this rate I can probably get 2 emotes done in one stream. Cake was it? Yeah. It's kind of crazy how quick they, the Pokemon are to draw. Like, they're actually quite simple. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Isn't it? If I do say so. Have you baked a cake for the kids before? Yes, but it was very underappreciated. Yeah, it's perfect. Alright, how do I time out? It's my channel. Let me just flip it, because obviously I can't really see it freshly. Yeah, I think it looks okay. We'll see. Yeah, it'll be animated. Let's go with the 20 pencil brush. They usually have 2 main colors with a supporting color. You can actually do those free simple animate on Twitch. Yeah, it does flip it, yeah. I feel like it would actually work so well, but the only problem is that the exclamation point would be flipped. Exclamation mark. You would do a no mark version. How dare you? Oh, you mean upload it with the question mark and then also upload a simply animated one? I've seen, I think it's limit actually. Just give me a moment. I want to show you this while I've got you here. So there's this one that one of Limit's friends has, which is just flipped, and it kind of works like for things. There's also this one where someone slides in, so it's a flat image and they slide in. And this one, I just don't know why, but it makes me laugh, the approach. So there's like a little dog with an afro or something, it's like makes me laugh. So if you like any of those kind of ones, I can also draw something, or we could use something in a similar way. I like this, but maybe with a zoom. Oh, is that one of the preset animations on Twitch? Yeah, I think so. Well, I guess you could probably check very quickly. I think it's called Easy Animate. Crying? Why are you crying? You know, you're not forced to talk to me. If it is, though, what would you want? Like, is it your face zoomed in on? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. What season is it in Japan right now? We are still in summer, I think. Or just starting autumn. But the problem is it's still really hot and humid, so today was like in the 30s. And still really humid. Yeah, I think the start of September is considered autumn, but it's not. It doesn't feel like autumn at all. It feels still like the depths of summer. It's the autumnal equinox on. So you come back to talk to Mama Cash. Yep. Oh man. She's my friend. It's called loyalty. Jeez. Oh no. So it's not like Australia where things are the opposite of the States. No. Japan is in the North Equator like America is. So same seasons, just Japan's summer is just so strong. It's crazy. We live in the air conditioning because it's just so hot. Hey, wait a minute! You're not Arelai! Welcome to the super secret stream. You weren't the first person, unfortunately, Limit. But you are second place, and that does deserve small clap. Dumbledore clap. Featuring Arelai's hands. But yeah, welcome in. I thought you might have slept in a bit longer after your, well, all-nighter and almost all-morning. I'm running on 4 hours right now, so I'll take a second. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, because I think it was... I just gotten the boy down for his afternoon nap, and I load up Twitch. I finally sit down, I'm like, Like, Limit's still on? Oh, man. But yeah, I haven't been live on this channel in about a year. It's been a long time. And I was working on some of Era's emotes. So, well, our emotes. And I thought, may as well just stream it. You know? Chat with some people. If they can find me. Yeah, we were determined to finish the randomizer until we weren't. Yeah, understandable, understandable. I'm probably going to have to flip this image soon, because I feel like it's looking weird. Another animal emote. Do New Zealand seasons line up with Australia's? Yeah. I think, Australia's quite humid, though, and very hot in the summer, so it can get into the 40s. That happened when I was over there for a short holiday. And, yeah, unbearably humid. Kind of like how Japan is. Yeah, that was... I couldn't sleep when I was in Australia. I had to have a big ground fan blowing in my face so I could sleep. It was awful. I just can't handle the heat. Oh, maybe his fangs are too... I don't know. Yeah, what is it like in America now? How's the weather over there? Bit curious how it works. Yeah, and you might as well clear the cobwebs off your channel. Yeah. Bit more than cobwebs. The last time I, I booted up my Streamlabs and stuff, think it was July last year. So it's been a while. In Michigan, it's awful. We get... Wait. Wait. You're in Michigan? We get the lake effect because we're surrounded by huge lakes, so the humidity is always outrageous when it exists, and then when it's cold, it's frigid. It's pretty much Canada's weather here, yeah. I complain, but I just can't do hot weather. Yeah. Me too. Where we are, it's desert, so it gets to like 42. Oh my goodness. It's like opposite ends. And yeah, you didn't know I was in Michigan? No, I didn't. I don't know why. I knew you were on like the mountain time or whatever. Irreli, did you know that Limit was in Michigan? That's crazy. I mean, we literally have Oren and Kylaris, who are also from Michigan. Wait, Brock is in Michigan as well? My life is a lie. This little ope-emote. Oh! He said so, but I thought he was joking because... Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Looks good. But our winters are pretty mild. The coldest I've seen it gets is -10 Celsius. That's still pretty cold. I don't even think it gets that cold here for us. So I guess our winters aren't that bad. I guess in comparison though, New Zealand's weather is like paradise. New Zealand's weather's always good. Brock and I actually live in the same town coincidentally you guys live in the same town? And he found you just randomly on Twitch or something? If so, that's insane. Getting all of the Limit lore. We wouldn't get this kind of content and lore on Irreli's channel. Right. Wait, I'm not on the art. I'm not on the art thing. I'm on my face. Why didn't anyone tell me? Why did no one tell me? Did you do this on purpose, Irreli? I'm sitting here like a moron. Oh my goodness. Okay. Such a high You're in trouble. I can't believe it. It snows in the mountains, but we get most of our rain in January to February. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah. I wasn't aware he was here as well, but I wouldn't say he found me. He's been real-life friends with our mutual friend Inverse Thunder, yeah, who hosts the D&D stream. That's awesome. What a cool little coincidence that is. I can see you drawing on the TV, so I didn't know you'd gone to Facecam. I don't even know how long that was for. Limit probably didn't even see the drawing. But where I lived in Alaska, the record for winter low is... Huh? What? -62 Celsius? What? That's unbelievable. Is that really true? And I was on there for years before I was a streamer myself, and then when I started, Inverse shouted me out, and then that's history. Ah, right. That would have been wild. Yeah, I'll give you a follow. Wait, you're from Michigan too? No way. That'd be funny. We've come across some Kiwis while streaming. But I don't really like kiwis much, so... No, I'm just kidding. No, be good. No. No. Michigan gets cold too. I've always wanted to visit Alaska. Seems so beautiful. Yeah, I'd love to visit Alaska. I actually want to go to Hawaii though. A lot of Japanese people go there. It's quite popular. And apparently there are a lot of Japanese things there, so I'd like to go there on a holiday in a nice season, not too hot, not too cold. Okay, I think that's the line art done. We can start colouring it. What do you think, Irila? So popular, Yakuza's making their next game off of it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but that was more interior in the 70s. Oh, okay. Lol, it's so funny to me that the Yakuza series is getting a pirate... Wait, what? A pirate Musou-esque based in Hawaii? A pirate game? Like, set in the past, or...? That's such a weird premise. No, current day. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, how would it be Yakuza then? Irila, if you like this, I'll start colouring it. But still, yeah. Yeah. That's funny. I posted the trailer in my Discord yesterday. You should check it out when you have the time. Yeah, I will. I will check it out. Thank you for that. That sounds crazy. Oh, the interior of Alaska. Okay. The interior of Alaska gets so cold that you can spit water out of your mouth and it'll freeze into slush before it hits the ground. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, that's a bit messed up. Really? I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'm gonna go back to my other songs. That's too emotional. Get back on Stellar Blade. Alright, colors! Crazy thing is, I might be able to upload this. I'd have to send it to Irila though, but she could upload it and it might process and we can use it on the stream. We shall see. Twitch is a bit finicky though with what is approved and what isn't, and the timing is like kind of weird. But yeah, Alaska sounds like way too cold. That seems dangerous. Like I don't want stuff freezing. I don't want to see stuff freezing. That's scary. It's like Day After Tomorrow vibes. So I'm not super familiar with how these programs look, but I know the names of them. So which program do you use for drawing, Lou? I'm using Photoshop. Photoshop CC 2018. And so basically, I'll stop for a second, I'll show you. Go back to camera. So I have this tablet, and it's plugged into the computer, and then I draw on it, and what I draw appears on the screen. So it's pretty handy. A bit weird to get used to at first, but their summers are like 21 degrees. That sounds good. I'll just go in the summer then. That's like perfect weather. Yeah, because that winter would be dreadful. Oh my goodness. No way. Alright, nice. My GF uses Procreate on her iPad that I got her a few years ago. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I heard Procreate's good. One of my Japanese students, she has just started digital art, and she wants me to teach her during our English conversation lessons. So I use English, but like I teach her how to use the iPad and stuff. I think she's using Clip Studio though. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. She uses Photoshop for a few touch-ups here and there. Oh, okay. That's cool. If she's swapping between the programs, though, she must be really good. I still don't know what half of the stuff does on Photoshop. Sometimes I just try something random, like distort mosaic. Oh, okay, let's try that. And it kind of looks okay. Sweet. Mosquitoes are a thing, but it's nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. I converted things to Celsius for you to make it easier. Thank you. It's very appreciated. Because sometimes we do news segments on Ereli's channel showing off the news and stuff. Yeah, Limit, you would have missed that. We did Michigan's weather and news. We did a fake news broadcast. Very high quality, high production quality. There we go. Fair, I think she's very talented at least. Of course, as an artist, she's her own worst critic. Yeah, man, yeah. Did it get clipped, Ereli? I don't know if it got clipped. Not clipped, but it was fun. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, Limit was mentioned. Yep. Yeah, Limit, that we did have a news thing about you. About the shenanigans you've been up to. Oh no, sad I missed it. What's that emote? 1 + 1 + 1? What are you insinuating? A pig teaching. Why is it teaching maths, and why is it in my chat? I was in a stream with someone in Canada, and they wanted to know how far something was, and he was busy crafting, so I put it in kilometers so we didn't have to look it up. Yeah, that's good. It's crazy how we have all these English countries in the world and stuff, but everyone uses a different system. Like, it's weird. In New Zealand, like old people, for babies and stuff, they used to use pounds, and now I think we use kgs, or maybe for babies they still use pounds? I don't know, man, but... this just in. Local streamer LimitBreaker9999 has recently stated that he is now a family-friendly streamer. Yeah, it said, man unable to break 10,000th limit. Yeah. I really wish we just used metric like the rest of the world. Oh, really? Okay. I'm glad you agree. Yeah, pounds confuses me. So I'm happy with Japan because Japan uses all the same same stuff, I think. Like Celsius and all that. And they also drive on the same side of the road, which is really good. I don't drive, but... I also wish daylight savings wasn't a thing here too. Yeah, that isn't a thing here in Japan. But it does mean that in the winter it gets down to like, I think it's 4:30 is the earliest sunset. That really messes me up. It's just so weird. It's easier now that everyone has phones, but back in the day I imagine it would have been difficult. I like my weight in kg more than in pounds. Yeah. That's funny. Oh. Oh. Okay. There we go. Stone. Yeah, stone. In New Zealand they used to use stone. I don't think they do anymore, but in England I think they do. Yeah, like I'm 8 stone or whatever they say. I don't even ask me about that. I'd have no idea. Do you know that, Errolai? Do you know the stones? I mean, I barely know normal systems of measurement. I barely know kg. Yeah, see, exactly. Exactly. Like, I can barely do the multiplication tables. I like the daylight savings that lets you sleep in. That's funny. Yeah, well, I used to work night shifts when daylight savings happened, and so if you were working, no, I don't even know how it works. Don't even ask me to explain it. But like when the hour disappears, and it zooms ahead of time, it's awesome. But when it gets wound back, you get paid the extra hour, but you have to work an extra hour. It's awful. It's like a 10-hour night shift. Have you been playing the same music this whole time? No, I've been going through like 5 songs. The same 5 songs. It's only gone through it once. Are you complaining? It's, too repetitive? Yep. Oh my goodness. Micromanaging me, eh? That's why I have headphones on. But my show ended. Oh. Oh no. I looked it up one time and it's like £14, but I feel like it's kind of how teachers in the States say kg is about the size of a small cat. What? Did they say that? Let's go Hollow Knight. Where's me ambience? Well, Irelie is in the big leagues now, Leufaya, so she's got to make sure you're on top of these things too. Wait, I'm not back on drawing again. How long was I... Did you guys see any of the colors being added? It was like elevator music for me. Wow. Wow. You really gonna call the Stellar Blade soundtrack elevator music? How dare you? How dare you? Some, yeah. Oh, wow. I thought it was until you opened up the video. I really need to play Stellar Blade. Yes, you do. I think you would really like it. One of the better Souls-likes. It's not super Souls-like, but in the ways that it is, it's really enjoyable. Also, I recommend playing it on hard because it's not a hard game. It's actually not too bad. So I didn't get too frustrated playing it either, but hard mode was a good challenge. And yeah, the music in that game is incredible. That, and I need to play the Nier series. Yeah, I've never played Nier. No bowtie? Well, Irelie, I did ask you if anything was okay with it, and you were busy watching your lovey-dovey Korean show. It was a oh yeah, right, yeah, it was. Actually, the music was giving me a headache. I couldn't take it anymore. What? Don't lie. Was it actually giving you a headache? It can't have been that bad. That's why I went to my show. Wow. Wow. But yeah, I haven't played the Nier series. I wanted to watch the anime on Netflix and then decide. It just looked a bit dull to me, like the environments and stuff. I didn't want to micromanage, but then an hour later the same music was playing. Okay, you just tell me if there's anything that needs fixing. I'll fix it. You know, Irelie, you are in the major leagues, so you know I need advice from professional streamers such as yourself. You know. Bow tie. Yeah, I will. I'll add the bow tie. The bow tie will be on a separate separate layers. I think it's that way by design, Lou. I've been told by one of my best friends that he regards it as one of the best series he's ever played, and that doesn't come lightly. You mean Nier? I mean, I have heard a lot of people rave about it, yeah. Yeah, Nier. Yeah, I should probably have a look at it. Yeah, after Stellar Blade, I am into those sort of... It's almost like a little bit hack and slash. I had no idea that Kitch literally just woke up the way he was when we... Wait, what? Just woke up the way he was when we were dating, and the smell that I loved was the shirt that passed the sniff test. What do you mean? Meaning he naturally smells nice. Oh, right. That's super nice, yeah. I don't think I naturally smell nice. It's just as well Irelai had a smelling problem. Like, she got it fixed, but I was so scared when she got it fixed, I was like freaking out, like, is she gonna like smell me once and then be like, oh my goodness, what the heck? It will just start her problem again. Yeah. Leufaya smells good. Yeah. When I was pregnant, I made Kitch retake a shower only to find out it was his soap I hated. Oh, no way! Yeah, that's a tough one. I could listen to the Hollow Knight soundtrack every day and not get sick of it. Yeah, man. I love it. I'm so excited for Silksong just because of the soundtrack. Alright, let's get a whoosh brush. What? I'm glad I couldn't smell ferrets. Ferrets are a special kind of stench. I love the ferret stank. It's so good. I had huge smell sensitivity with both pregnancies. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I have heard about that. I can't remember what Irelai had though. Man, that was a tough year though. I kind of blocked it out. That's good. I like the Mantis fight song. Yeah. I'm surprised you don't remember that. I'd almost forgotten that soundtrack. Oh yeah, that looks cute. I couldn't go to the supermarket, it made me so queasy. Yeah, that's right. Well, okay, let me say that I've never had a ferret that still had its scent gland. Oh, right, yeah, because they take it out. Wait, Irelai, did Pistachio have a scent gland? No? It's a good stank. Come on, Irelai. I really like lo-fi music. I'm hoping to find Christmas lo-fi. Yeah! Oh, there's a really nice... Okay, I'll link it. If I can link in chat. So we had this on repeat so much last year. It's, hang on. Why did it... What? I gotta link you this music. It's so good. Wait, can I play this? It might be copyrighted. Yeah, it's copyrighted, I think. Yeah. I'll link it. We played this so much. Irelai will know. We had this on repeat. TV slash... Oh wait, I can just send it in the Streamlabs. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. We love the Christmas lo-fi. I couldn't smell it at the time. I couldn't smell for 20 years. What was the cause of it? Like a deviated septum. What is that? That doesn't sound good. Turns out there was a cyst in my nose. My childhood doctor just thought I had allergies. Yeah. And remember, they also thought it was your wisdom teeth. So they took out your wisdom teeth and it wasn't your wisdom teeth. Yay! Hooray! Well, at least you're good now. Yeah. But they did say it might come back, so I guess if she ever, her smelling ever goes bad again, they might have to fix it again. I want to give more eyeshadow on him, on his eyes. Yeah, it's better. Alright. Wisdom teeth? Yeah. I was having migraines that radiate to my jaw, so they thought it could be the wisdom teeth. They took an x-ray and also found the cyst. Was it an x-ray? I thought it was an MRI. Or like a CT scan or whatever. Yeah. My wisdom tooth had an actual hole in it, and I didn't know because it didn't hurt. They just numbed it and pulled it. Oh my goodness! They could just pull it out? That's crazy. Okay, let's do this bow tie. My wisdom tooth had hooked roots, so it was taking the doctor too long to pull it out, so I woke up on... Oh, yeah. I remember that. I was outside listening to that. Wait, are we giving this Finnegan a bandana or a bow tie? Bow tie, okay. Do you want it to have like a brooch on the front of the bow tie? That exact one? Okay. Maybe it could have like a fire symbol on it, because he's a fire type. Yeah? I'd be so happy if this instantly uploaded though. No, I wasn't in the room during your wisdom teeth pulling. I was there afterwards when you were coming off the medicine, because you were still kind of like... weird. Weirder than normal. I think I did come into the room at one point because you were, like, asking for me. But I didn't get to see anything. It's a... Okay, bring it back up then. Alright, there you go. Alright, let's finish this off. It's a blue bow tie though. Are you okay with it being the same color? Might complement it well. Red or blue? Well, let's chuck in the blue and we'll see. I had another tooth that cracked vertically. Oh, and I went to dentist after dentist for pain, and they said they couldn't find anything. After a failed root canal, they pulled it and saw the crack. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Make the bows cutely round with long trails. Please! Red or blue bow is not cute. Oh my goodness. What do you mean? What do you mean? Long trails? So the part I've coloured in is okay? For goodness sake. Cutely round. Toothaches aren't just toothaches, they can really mess with stuff. They can, yeah. Oof. I've been a bit lucky in that regard. I just had teeth needing cleaning. Like that? I think it looked better how it was. I feel for the kids when they're teething. Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, our boy went through some pretty painful teething. Alright, how about that? You like the left one or the right one? Okay. Good day, Leufaya. Hello, Willis. Welcome to the secret Leufaya stream, minus Irelai. Well, she is here, but minus her face. Welcome in. We are working on some secret emotes. I think this looks fine. I am on drawing screen, right? Okay. It is Hollow Knight music, yeah. Got some nice Hollow Knight ambience. And just chilling. Making some, yeah, emotes for Irelai. And you want long trails. Irelai. What? A bow tie like that? Oh, the trails like that? Okay, I'll just delete them and... Thicker, yeah, okay. Can you bring that picture back up, please? Okay. Okay. Are you guys going to do Santa pictures with your baby this year? Santa pictures? Probably not, no. And I don't think they even have them in Japan. Irlai, where's that picture? Okay. Shorter. Oh, for goodness sake. To here? I think it looks fine. We did with little Ketch as a newborn. Alright. We did Little Ketch as a newborn because Santa was at a Christmas party we went to, but we didn't with Baby Ketch because of COVID. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I've never seen a Santa. Orin! Ah! Orin has found the secret stream. Welcome. We're working on some secret emotes for how about say for Leufaya, for myself. No, for Irelai. This is the Pokemon Fennekin. I think it turned out pretty cute. So it took about an hour and a half to finish this. It's almost done. Hey everyone, it's perfect. I think my eyes popped out of my head when I saw the notification. Yeah, well, this stream hasn't been on for a year. The last thing I did was, I think it was my Cyberpunk tabletop. Also, I believe I didn't say hellos to you yet, Irelai. Don't worry about Irelai, no problem. I think this is almost done. This is actually looking pretty good. You said you liked the Irelai, right? It's perfect. Okay, good. So, I'm gonna do the question. It's gonna have a question mark, right? Or nay? It doesn't have to. Too much eye shine. Okay, I'll remove. Oren, it was good, only 2 lessons today. Nice. It has already been an hour and a half. Yeah. We weren't sure if he should use his own account or mine. Yeah, well, I thought it would be weird if I was on Irelai's and it's like just a random guy. Especially if new viewers came in. A random husband appears. You're not random, you're Leufaya. Well, thanks. But yeah, it is nice to set my own stuff up. Ah, I can show you, Oren. You'll appreciate this. Let's go to camera for a minute. It's 11 PM. It is 11 PM. I was so sad when you got such cute doggy emotes, but now I get my own doggy! Mwahaha! I'm gonna quickly just go to my stream starting soon screen so I can show it off. Just a second. Yeah. So that's what I made. That's what I made before. Oh, music's super quiet. No! That's Irelai's fault. She was complaining about the music. Ah, see, that's where you're wrong, Oren. That is where you're wrong, my friend. That is from the video game Tron Evolution, which is not copyrighted because it's in the video game. So I found that on YouTube. That is the it's kind of like a remix or like a remake by not by Daft Punk, by some Tedder Square. I can't remember who, but yeah, whoever did the music for the video game. The Grid, a digital frontier. Yeah. I love those emotes that Luke came out with. Yeah, yeah. I really love drawing the animals. Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. And this one is almost finished. Yeah, the only thing I was worried about with the Tron music is that sometimes it falsely picks it up as that track. There's a guy I follow who completely recreates his music, like recreates the music from stuff like Tron, but even on YouTube it picks it up as like, no, this is the actual thing, and it's not. It's like 100% not. But that one seemed fine because it was from the video game. Irelai just quietly appears and exits stage right. Yeah. She's not welcome on my stream. Alright, we saturate that. Saturate it a little bit. Okay. I think it's done. If Irelai likes this, she can upload it. Just give me a momento. Yeah, now, yeah, I'll send it to you. Knock, knock, knock. Daft Punk at your door. Could you imagine? If Daft Punk was at my door, I'd let them arrest me. Oh, this is an up-close one of the thanks emote. Irelai in her kimono. Please don't. They'd be like, we're taking you to the grid to be digitized, to be de-resed. I'd be like, alright, see you, Irelai. See you, baby Leufaya. I need my emote hostage. Don't let them arrest you. Should I widen it? No? Alright. Is that good? You're going to be de-resed? Well, I'll be de-resed and then I'll be re-resed in the grid. If I can do that. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Oh wait, it's supposed to be a PNG. Just a moment. I'll swap back to the Photoshop soon for you guys. No. Why is it doing that? PNG. PNG. Alright. De-resed means being killed. Well, yes, but because I'm a user, I can be re-resed. Leufaya lives? Hashtag Leufaya lives. Yeah. That's funny. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna send it to you, Erelai. What are you gonna call it? I'll send it to you on Twitch. Not Twitch, Twitter. Oh, that's cute. Can you? Aries Insider Info? I do have Aries Insider Info. No. I just looked on the subreddit. Alright. Well, that was easy. Another emote done. Can cross that one off the list. Oh, that one's done. Okay. Wait, so did we go with no bow tie? Yeah, we did in the end. Does it look okay? Oh, yeah. Sweet! What to call it? That's really cute. I didn't know you drew. Me? Yeah. All of Erelai's emotes. Wait, image format is not supported. You're an animated emote. It's not animated. So go X. Oh, easy animate. Yeah. And then chuck it in. Oh, it's so cute. It looks weird. Those are... yeah, no. It's better as just a normal one, yeah. Alright. Yeah, Erelai does also draw. So you can find her at Erelai Art on Twitter and Instagram, but she's mostly on Instagram. We love Fennekin, we do. I hope it instantly uploads, because that would be awesome. No! It's got waiting time. Pending approval. But sometimes they come through quick. Even with the pending approval. Cool. Emote complete. Level up. Maybe it's because it has to get the Nintendo stamp of approval. Yeah. Otherwise, they might sue me. Yeah, they might be like, actually, Leufaya, we patented this emote last year. Classic Nintendo. Alright, let's go back to Cam for a minute. What should we do now? I dropped you a follow, Irelia. Mama Ketch says. We've been following you for a long time. We've been following you for a long time, son. We want you to draw all Fennekin designs for Nintendo. Alright. What else could we do? Animated, 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 animated. Oh. Oh, there are no more. All of the rest are animated. Well. I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, you're gonna sleep? Traitor! How long have we been on for? Oh, hour, not quite 2 hours. Well, maybe I could work on something else. Ooh, my eyes. Let's pull up some stuff, and then maybe I could even do a poll. Can I do like a poll? No. Ban, I can do a ban. Ban Errol. Oh, I don't know. That's such a cute corgi emote. Yeah, that is. Those emotes are so cute. Those are adorable. Heads up, you're still on close-up chat scene. Yeah, thank you, Oren. I'm just bringing up some stuff and then I'll swap back. But thank you, I appreciate it, because yeah, I've literally been doing that all stream, forgetting. Oren is the only one nice enough to tell you. /fx. Oh yeah, /poll. No matches. Huh. Weird. I can't handle the cute corgis. Limit's gonna pass out. Oh yeah, but now that you're here, Oren, Limit also lives in Michigan. You live in the same state. The cute eyebrows on the dogs. Oh, right, on the corgis. Been there and needed someone to tell me. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, so Limit, who comes into the chat quite a bit, and Brock, both from Michigan. So, like, literally everyone here is just from Michigan. Yeah, it's very strange. There's only a handful of people who aren't from Michigan. But everyone is from America. Yeah, I've got only 2 I really want to work on, so let's... Holds up hand to point where I'm from. Oh, Willis is a Canadian. Mama Kitch is from California. Iril, I once had my mic muted for 30 minutes and people in chat the whole time. No one told me! Oh, the fact that people were there is even worse. Oh, it's a Michigan thing, okay. They were trying to be so quiet. Well, actually, when Iril and I first started Baldur's Gate 3, we were muted for the first 20 minutes of character creation, but that was because no one was watching us. This was like just over a year ago. Yeah. That's pretty funny that people were there though and didn't. Oh no. Wait, Michigan has the mitten, so they show you on their hand. What? I've definitely been muted for a minute before. You were muted like yesterday. Wait. Yesterday. Yesterday for me. You were muted for like, not long though, but it was pretty funny. The state is shaped like a mitten. Oh really? Because it's around the lake. The lower peninsula of Michigan looks like a hand. We point to a spot to show on our hands where we live approximately. What? That's awesome! Michigan law. Yeah, the deep Michigan law. That's so cool. So you hold up a left hand? But what happens if you're up in Marquette or Horton? You just go like this? I'm from here. In Horton, you have a problem. I mod for a friend, and because my work environment is loud, I sometimes can't tell when he has his game volume muted because I can still hear him. And there's usually others in chat, but no one says anything. You can turn your hand sideways. Ah, okay. That's cool. Oh, Detroit is very... okay. Is Michigan supposed to be quite big? It doesn't look big to me. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, it's massive. What? What on earth? Wait, there's a town called Alaska in Michigan? And Caledonia? Wow. And Ionia? What? That's crazy. Cool names. It's interesting how America is very, like, geometric. Wait, there's a little city called London? Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at the map. Oh, messages. It's bigger than the British Isles. Wow. Yeah. Usually you hold up your right hand because that's the correct orientation. Yeah, to them it would be, yeah, I see. If you need baby names, just look at Michigan, it seems. In California, we just say, like, northern, southern, central, unless you live in a really well-known part. Yeah. Seriously? Wow. America likes, wait, oh, I'm lost. America likes to use cool names from other places, yeah. Did you see how it kind of looks like a kitten? Wait, it looks like a kitten? I did not notice that. Or are we talking about California? Oh, you mean the top part? With like a tail? And the ears? Mitten. Typing on my phone. Yeah. It's a big state, so the tiny places get swallowed up by big places. Yeah, yeah. Closer to GR? I lived in GR. Wait, is GR Grand Rapids? Because I know that name. It is Grand Rapids, yeah. Ah. I lived there for about a year and then moved back to my hometown closer to Central. Good job, Lou! Alright. Yeah, that side. That's cool. America just seems so big. That's crazy. Like, how long would it take to drive from one side of Michigan to the other? Like, would it take 5 hours? It's hard for me to understand it because I'm from, like, an island country. It is big, yeah. Leufaya, does your character float or are you going to give him things? Well, from north to south or west to east? West to east. West to east. No, well, okay, so we've got two characters here. So we've got this is my tabletop character for Star Wars. His name's Vindir. Let me put a text. Vindir. I think I have Star Wars font. I do. Wait, Rindir. Wait, what? No. There we go. Vindir. Okay. That's Vindir. Michigan east to west should be like 4 hours, I think. North to south maybe 7. Wow. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. What the heck? That's like my hometown to the other city I grew up in. Man, that's... yeah. Alright. Oh, I see. If I hold down capitals, it links the letters? It's pretty cool. Alright. 40 hours east to west. Wait. What? East to west, California is 40 hours. That's... I can't even imagine that. What? Like, I think in New Zealand, like, North to South Island is, like, 15 hours, maybe? Like, 12 hours? Mr. and the Mrs. are in Washington State. It would take me about 36 hours of non-stop driving to visit them. That's crazy. And that's why Kelly is basically its own country. I mean, ideally, right? Only 40 across the whole country? It's got to be more than that, isn't it? You mean California? I just looked up Alberta's width and length, and it would take between 5 to 6 hours across and 10 to 12 north to south. Yeah, New Zealand is like that. The North Island. Just the North Island? Because I don't count the South Island. That's where all the hillbillies live. But North Island, yeah, like 12, 15, I think. I have quite a few friends who live in Calgary. No, there's no way east to west in only California is 40 hours. Oh, 4 hours, okay. I was about to say, that was about to blow my mind. That's like 2 days of driving. 4 hours, like, yeah. So, like, almost the same width as, like, the same width as Michigan. Just give me a minute. Just gonna put on a calmer track. Alright, I used to have family in Calgary, but they moved closer to here in Edmonton. Edmonton's a cool name. Alright, can I... If I do this, can you guys see both characters or only one? Maybe you can't. Just give me a second. Go like this. A whole week worth of driving. Alright, get rid of... Where's that guy? Alright. Okay. They're both legless. So that's Irelai's character, and this is my character. So we got Vindir and Kiera. One, but please bring back the gorgeous Twi'lek, please. That'll be 1,000 bits, which you can't do on this channel because I don't have affiliate. But yeah, so we can choose one of them to finish off. I'll try. I guess I'm just gonna stay up. I'm pretty happy staying up and chatting, so yeah. I feel like that boy would wake up soon anyway, so I'd rather just do some stuff and chat with you guys. I never get to stream. So yeah, who should we finish off? Should we do Vindir or Kiera? Kiera's also going to be holding a lightsaber. Oh! Hello. You can come up here if you want. Here you go. Come on. Yeah, come on. It's alright. Oh, you don't want to? No? Okay. Cheap viewers? No! Ban! No cheap viewers. So I don't know how to do a poll, so vote 1 for Vindir or vote 2 for Kiera, and whoever has the most votes will draw that. Mwah! Oh, I mean, we'll color it. It's almost done. It just needs coloring. Yeah, but it doesn't work. I already did slash poll. I have... Wait, maybe I can't do polls because I don't have affiliate? I don't know. But yeah, it's not working for some reason. What bot is channel management? Maybe I need to turn on polls. Just give me a minute. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Weird. Yeah, I thought I would be able to as well. Let's try... Let's figure it out. May as well. apparently you need to have affiliate to create polls. But I might be able to do it through like a bot, a chat bot. What's your guys' favorite place in Japan? I think for the both of us, it might be Hiroshima. Or, yeah, I think Hiroshima is pretty nice. Yeah. I'm just going to turn my music down a bit. It's getting a bit loud. Well, we know what we need to do now. Get Leufaya to affiliate. Well, I don't think I'll be streaming enough to get on this account to get affiliate, but it's my secret account, secret burner account where I can play Tron music. Oh! Wait, it has the hello there? Wait, why does that have that? That's Ireli's stuff. That's weird. It's not Kylaris right now. She had to run out, but I followed for her. Who is this? Who's stolen Kylaris' account? Oh yeah, it is the hello there. That's odd. That's so weird. Okay, well. It's like, Kylaris has joined the grid and it has Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello there? Why? Thank you for the follow, Kylaris. It's me. Hi. I'm the Orin. It's me. Oh. I think I am almost at 50 followers, though. But yeah, I'd have to be streaming enough. But yeah, I don't know how else we can do a poll. Unless there's a way of... No, but yeah, because it's like it's Twitch's system. Yeah, vote 1 for Vin, or vote 2 for Kiera. Just spam it in chat. And then we'll colour that in. You just need the hours and average views. Yeah, well, I think the average views would be okay. That's fine. But I think you have to do like 20 a month. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, we have 2 1s and 2 2s. Who hasn't voted? I think that might be everyone. Kylaris hasn't voted. Classic vote split. Oh, might need Kylaris' vote. And Ireli's gone to bed, so... I don't know why she left her computer on, though. Maybe she didn't go. I can't, I'm about to hop in the shower. Okay, great. Can I roll a dice? Nope. Okay. I have a coin. I have a Japanese coin. I'll use 100 yen coin. This is like $1. Okay. Focus. Focus. So we have 100. The 100 will be for Vin. Like 1, right? Number 1. And the back of this, which is the chrysanthemum flower, will be 2. Okay? Well, her character loves flowers. Okay, let's roll it. Not roll it, flip it. Alright, we have... BRB, no problem. We got a 100, so that is for Vin. So I'm very sorry, Limit and Oren, but you don't get to see the nice toilet girl anymore. Wah, wah. So she can go away. And we are gonna color in this bad boy. Lou. Rule number 531 of TTRPGs: always have dice on you. Dude, I don't know where my dice are. I have cyberpunk dice, and I don't know where they went. Let's lock this layer. Yep. To be fair though, I haven't played TTRPGs in like a year, so over a year. I think that's that. Okay. Let's get the coloring going. So we're going to be doing these guys in my comic-y style. So it shouldn't take too long to do. Yeah, what time is it for you guys now? It must be like, what, 10:30 in the morning? 10 a.m.? My brother-in-law said that all of the places he's been stationed, Japan is his favorite. Yeah, man, Japan is a special place. It's really nice. Leufaya, also, that is for the Mistborn troll last night. 10:30, yeah, 8:40. Oh, 8:40? Wait, what? Oh, right, okay. 2 hours... No, oh. Whereabouts are you based, Willis? Are you in... Oh, you said you're in Canada. Oh, interesting. Canadian time. Very interesting. It suddenly got really quiet in the house. I think the fan got turned off. Now I don't want to talk loud. I feel so awkward. Why did Irelai do that? I can hear her laughing at me in the background. Menacingly! Yeah, I really wanted to get these drawings done, because I've been spending a lot of time on them. Maybe too much time. I wanted to do like a Star Wars one-shot, just a one-off tabletop sometime. So these guys would... The reason why they're legless, I should say, is these guys would be like how can I say it? Like a character card showing their like stats and stuff. So their legs would be cut off in the little postcard as well. So that's why. I have a lot of fun making all the like art assets for the tabletop stuff, like drawing people's characters and whatnot. I've been wanting to jump into Star Wars TTRPG again. So again, what? You've played it before? The FFG one, Fantasy Flight Games. That's awesome. Yeah, we did a 6-parter of it. And this guy is my bounty hunter, who ended up finding a lightsaber, so he tried to get into it. He wasn't very good, but he tried his best. But yeah, that's a very interesting system. I borrowed a lot of stuff from that for my tabletop. Never played a TTRPG, but is excited for the Cosmere RPG. Cosmere? What is Cosmere? Is that Brandon Sanderson's one? I did hear a little bit about that from Oren. Cool. So that's before, and that's after. I think I might remove some of the shadows from down here. Yes, his multi-world universe is the Cosmere. Mistborn. Planet Scadrial is a part of the Cosmere. It's pretty cool. Yeah, because I definitely had heard about something about a TTRPG, because Aaron was like, "Oh my gosh, Brandon Sanderson, you gotta check him out. Mistborn." Anyway, sorry. Last time we played, I was playing a Mirialan Jedi with a double-bladed lightsaber. She was a survivor of Order 66. That's awesome. Yeah, I like the Mirialans. They're cool. I think I could run a Star Wars tabletop, like a campaign. I have a lot more knowledge with the lore than I used to have. It's like the more Disney ruins it, the more I care about it, so I'm like trying to... I think... Just a moment. Okay. Irelai opened the door to the boy, so I had to just quieten down for a second. Do it. Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. So actually a little project I did work on, Limit, I made a Discord server which is a self-contained light version of the rules for the Star Wars tabletop, because I thought it was a little bit over the not over the top, like some of the rules were a bit convoluted. So I have this server which is just stripping down all of the unnecessary stuff, simplifying it, because I wanted to run a thing where all of the players were Jedi who survived Order 66 and they're trying to survive. I think that would be quite fun. Okay, that's better. Did Disney ruin Star Wars? I mean, I feel like they are, but it might be a bit more nuanced than me just saying that, you know? I think they're making a lot of decisions which people aren't happy about. And so the majority, I think it's definitely a majority of the fans are quite upset with how some characters have been handled. Even if the box office for those movies has been good, because it has. But the new series and stuff aren't doing particularly well, so yeah. Well, I liked Mando. I liked the Mandalorian and stuff. I thought that was good, and I enjoyed Ahsoka. So there are some things that are churning out that aren't too bad, but it's just still nothing compared to the old stuff. I spent entirely too much time and money on Brandon Sanderson books, cards, collectibles, minifigures, and music, but I love his world building. Yeah, there are a lot of people who like him. I've just never gotten into it. My problem is if lots of people like something, I generally don't want to. Like, I don't like pop music because everyone listens to it. I don't want to... I'm not interested in what, like, everyone is doing. Alright, let's get all the blues. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah. I don't like the spin-offs. Ahsoka was so good, same with Mando. I get that. I'm the same way. It's like the popularity deters me from it. Yeah, well, my thing is, I have a bit of a bone to pick with these companies who feel like they need to cater to everyone. Where Star Wars was always this really nerdy thing, and if people were nerdy enough, they'd become interested in it. But I feel like Disney is trying to shift it to try and they want to make it as appealing to the most amount of people as possible, and so that means removing a lot of stuff that the real fans actually care about. You know, because most people who watch it, they just move on after a couple months to the next thing, you know. But real fans will stick with it for their whole lives, you know. So yeah, I just don't like how they've treated the brand, especially that most recent show. Yeah. I really enjoyed the big movies they released. Yeah, I had the benefit of finding out that lots of people liked him after I'd already read 2 to 4 of his book series. That is an extremely good explanation of it. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it will, just like Brandon Sanderson, right? It's like if Brandon Sanderson sold off all of his rights and stuff and didn't have any creative control over the future of it, you would at least hope that his legacy was honored, right? And I feel like there are people within Disney, like Lucasfilm, who do want to honor the legacy, but there are a lot of people who don't. They want to push either some sort of agenda, or they want to just modernize Star Wars for everyone. But I don't think it should be for everyone. I think everyone should have their own interests, and people should find it themselves rather than it try find them. It's always had an audience, so I don't think that's a big problem, you know? They shouldn't have changed it so much. That's also what happens when they're too money oriented, you know, the higher ups and stuff. Yeah. I like old school Star Trek, but I wish Picard was Kirk. Yeah, I don't know much about Star Trek, sorry. So I've boiled it down to this. The big thing with modern Star Wars is that it was originally designed for our parents and us as kids, but now they're trying to make content for either us or the new generations. Yeah, they can't decide, right? It flips. They flip. Man, are we talking about Disney Star Wars? Because don't get me started. Oh, Oren, you're gonna have a... Yeah, it's gonna rile you up. Yeah, it's not like the Lego movie, we can all be master builders. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Limit said, I think they're trying to cater to too many people at once. So they've got like the nostalgia bait, but then on the other hand, they like with Luke Skywalker and stuff, that was weird, man. In The Last Jedi. And Orange talked about this on his streams, but just the way that they handled his character was just strange. And I know that Rian Johnson, who directed The Last Jedi, he said like, oh, I wanted to subvert expectations, but like, you're subverting the character to the point where the character doesn't make sense anymore for your own, you know, what you want to do with the story. And I feel like the story should serve the characters, not the characters serve the story. So I remember when I watched that, and I walked down and I was like, what happened? What did I just watch? Because I didn't mind The Force Awakens. I actually enjoyed The Force Awakens a lot. So it just seems so tonally different, and yeah, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Alright, that looks good. Yes, Oren, let's get started. Hubris, his own hubris? Yeah. I think I heard that in regards to the shows, they're going to slow down now. Yeah, that's good. Except for the bunk bed couch, some ideas are not good. Yeah. I was the same way, Leufaya. I loved Force Awakens. Yeah, I think there are problems with that movie, but I think in that movie, the problems didn't outweigh the positives. And so we could all kind of, yeah, okay, I see what they're doing. It's a bit derivative, but there's some pretty cool stuff that happens in it. Okay, cool. You know what? The next one's got to be better, so let's hang around, you know? Invested enough to see what happens, but then the next one came out and it's like, wait, what? Like, what are they doing? You know? They should have just stuck with J.J. Abrams. You know, they admitted they didn't have a plan, that is... I almost don't want to believe that, because that's just so crazy to me. But apparently they didn't have a plan. So, yeah, they should have at least stuck with the one director, so at least his plan he has to come up with, or his script he has to come up with, you know, would at least be continuing from what he did in the first place. I can't type it at all so much. Agreed. Yeah, I should just make a video. I've talked about it so many times. You should just clip that VOD. That VOD you talked about, where you talked about it that last time. Because I thought that was very, like, well worded and stuff. Okay. I cried when Han died. Yeah, I was shocked. I had it ruined for me. Yeah, I had it ruined. I had Luke's death ruined for me. So I was on Facebook, you know. Oh, I really need to get some sleep. If I'm going to operate late, I'll catch you later. You know, worries, get some sleep, man. Try to get another 4 hours. Bottom line is, they were handed Star Wars of all things. All they had to do was be respectful and true to what was already foundationally established. And it's gravy. Yeah. Yeah, I wish Disney would just go back to making good movies and stop monetizing an agenda. Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the wild thing. So it came out that George had written scripts. He had written scripts for 7, 8, 9. And I think he didn't in a million years think if when they make those movies they weren't gonna use his scripts. So I think that's pretty messed up. I mean, they already had the EU, right? The extended universe stuff to make sequel stuff, you know, after the fall of the Empire, but they chose to discard all of it for whatever reason. So I think that's pretty criminal. He threw Bob Iger, I guess. Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. was out of his house when they told him what they were doing. Yeah. Yeah, I would have as well. Jeez. Could you imagine? Yeah, George, well, now that we've got Star Wars, we're actually not going to use your scripts, mate. And then they just, like, chuck them in the bin. Like, oof. I think at that moment, that's why he would have told them to get out, because that's, like, just an ultimate stab in the back, you know? Oh, dear. But I did hear that new Rey movie was put on hold. So I guess we'll see how Skeleton Crew does, but I'm not too interested in that. It looks just like derivative and nostalgia stuff again. I actually talk to me about Thrawn. Yeah, I like Thrawn. I think if they're gonna stick to the era they're kind of going at the moment, in between the originals and the sequels, I think that's the best way to handle it. But what I was about to say was my opinion on using legacy characters has completely changed. I don't want them to touch them anymore. I want them to just leave all of them alone, go like 200 years in the future and only use new characters. I can't trust them anymore. And I don't want to see any more characters ruined. It's like they could even go like 200 years in the future with a grown-up Grogu or something. And Grogu's like a Jedi Master, I don't know, something. And that's like the only character you have. All the rest are completely new characters. And that would be the safer bet, because if the characters are bad, then they're just bad. But at least in that case, it wouldn't be ruining any of the old characters. Like, yeah, what they did to Han and stuff. That's a good point. I just want to see them all sell it back to George on discount, and then George give it to someone who knows and loves Star Wars. Dude, if George gets it back, he is locking that down. He's locking that in his garage and throwing away the keys, so no one ever touches it. I think he's done. You know, Dave Filoni was supposed to be like George's successor kind of thing. Like, he was taught all this stuff, and at least from my understanding, Dave signed off on all of the stuff in the Acolyte, like the stuff with Plagueis and that, which was just like egregious. So I don't know, man. I feel like he's realizing that actually he can't really trust anyone. Everyone has their own agenda, be that money or some kind of political reason. And Star Wars is the perfect vehicle for that. I feel like he'll just, if he gets it back, he'll just put it on ice so no one can ruin it. Which would be sad for fans, but hey, I mean, I don't know. And keep the Lucas companies autonomous. Yeah, but it's still, he'd have to clean up house. I mean, it's rife with all of these people who don't care about it at all. They're there to push their own agenda and just use it as a tool, you know? They don't actually care about making good stories and stuff. They care about, you know, tax write-offs or yeah, well, I don't know. It's infested enough for me to just look at it and be like, be easier just to shut it all down. Wait, was it midnight? Oh my goodness. Well, that went fast. I'm oddly not very tired, so that's strange. I think if I don't have to work in the evenings, I'm not too bad. Like, I work the morning. And so I can kind of, like, refresh a bit. Alright. Is the video finished? 2 AM Leufaya stream. We'll see. It depends if you guys stick around. I need to get some more music. Let's just put it back on for now. I'll get Baldur's Gate. Love me some Baldur's Gate ambience. What time did you shut down last night, Oren? I think around 1:30. Yeah, yeah. I think you guys... Yeah, you guys finished up around when I was eating, so it was definitely around then. Yeah, this is a rarity for me to be up at this hour and not feel too tired. But typically when the conversation's good enough, I have a lot of energy. Like at work, I'll go from like almost falling asleep while talking to a student because they're so boring. Or if it's a really interesting conversation, I'm suddenly super awake. Ugh. I have the same problem. I don't want to go, and the conversations will absolutely keep me going. Yeah. Late night gamers are amazing. Yeah, yeah. Well, Limit, he did a 12-hour stream the other, I think it was last month. And he actually just did a 7-hour one. Small. I don't even know how people do that. I think Oren, you also did like a 5-hour one. That's... I'm tapping out at like 3 hours, 4 hours at most. But yeah, thankfully the baby boy is back on a good schedule. We kind of reset it today, which was good. So I'm hoping he'll sleep until like 7 a.m. and then, or 6 a.m. and then sleep in a bit more in the lounge with me. In my American history class, the teacher said that entertainment always reflects the issues of the decade, but the timeless ones are timeless because they address the same universal struggles and issues, not just politics. The longest I've gone is around 10 hours and I was exhausted, yeah. Yep, and Mama Kitch, you're completely right. The reason why Star Wars is so pervasive, like it's so popular, is because it has a lot of Christian messaging in it, and if not Christian, at least religious and spiritual, philosophical. The problem with the new movies is that they start going into social politics and stuff of the now, rather than, more abstracted ideas that are timeless, and so those movies are just quickly forgotten because they become irrelevant as the culture moves on. That they just become irrelevant. So that's why, like, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, these like big fantastical stories that draw from all of these important places, that's why they stick around with us. Okay, that looks cool. I'm happy with that. To say Star Wars isn't political isn't true, but does it dive into specific political points of a specific time? No, George calls himself a Methodist Buddhist, and I always think someone's faith informs their outlook, so I'm positive, even from George's interviews, that the major points of Star Wars are based on his faith and perspective. Yeah. Thing is, Buddhism is a very, very old religion. It derives from Hinduism, and so even if he's like directly like focusing on a specific faith and stuff, because that religion has been around for such a long time in so many different forms, a lot of people can identify with it, and maybe they don't quite know how they're identifying with it. But like they're like, oh, it just, something in it speaks to me, it interests me, and it's because of culture being so influenced by those sorts of ideas, be that theological or philosophical. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people these days really appreciate and understand how much society is still based on very like religious thinking. It's taken for granted a bit, I think. I mean, look at Anakin though. Look at Anakin through a Christian lens. I mean, doesn't get more obvious than that. I can't speak to how involved he is in his faith though, but the things I've heard from him while not being overtly Christian sounds like Christian principles. Yeah, well, he's probably like a cultural Christian. At least he seems that way. I think he appreciates what Christianity has done for the country he lives in, right? Let's grab these. Alright, this is almost done. Let me double click. Okay. It's how Tolkien didn't like direct allegory metaphor of things like faith in people's works, but it comes out anyway naturally in his art, which is how he preferred it. I feel like Anakin is an excellent case study of what it looks like when we try to do it on our own. Yeah. Yeah, well, if he'd just asked Master Yoda, well, he did go to Master Yoda, but if he was honest about it, because he goes to Master Yoda in Revenge of the Sith and doesn't get the answers that he needs because he's not open about it, and Yoda tells him, train yourself to let go of everything you wish to lose, right? But it's not what Anakin wants to hear. Anakin wants to hear, yes, there is something that you can do to save Padme, do this. But that's not what he wants. He wants power to subvert what might be reality, in his dreams. I just realized I deselected the... Okay. Innocence and selflessness to return to selfishness and greed under the guise of for the greater good. Yeah. He tried to prevent Padme's death, but instead of reaching out, he was deceived by Palpatine because he wasn't equipped with wise counsel. Yeah, wise counsel. I mean... Yeah, I feel like he had people around him who were... The point I think George tried to make was that the Jedi had become so dogmatic and unmoving when they had someone who... I don't even know how to explain it, like... Anakin needed a dad more than a teacher, is what I'll say. And he tried to get that from Obi-Wan, but he got a brother instead. Like, if Qui-Gon hadn't have died, I think Anakin wouldn't have turned to the dark side. And I think Obi-Wan did as best as he could, but eventually they were turned into soldiers, So, there was only so much he could do. And I think Obi-Wan realizes that at some point, like, it's a lost cause, and there's nothing he can do. And he fails his promise to Qui-Gon. Yeah, I was just going to say that Anakin didn't think he could tell them. Yeah, no. But it didn't help that he was doing naughty stuff, But to be fair, like, in Attack of the Clones, the only reason that they get together, Anakin and Padme, is because they think they're about to die. So they're just like, why not, let's kiss, right? And then, well, they've already started it, haven't they? Down that forbidden path of it for a Jedi. So it's supposed to be like, I think in that case it's very Shakespearean. I think that's everything shaded that needs to be shaded. Alright, let's have a look before and after. So that's before. Even though if he told... Sorry, I need to drink water. My throat's going bad. I was just going to say that. Even though if he had told Obi-Wan, sure, he would have been disappointed, but he would have helped. Yes. That's the thing. Obi-Wan knew. Obi-Wan knew about Padme and Anakin. The Jedi were really too against their members having families. I get the attachment thing, but it was the love of Vader's son and his love for him that saved the galaxy. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Having a relationship is a form of attachment, but tempered the way it should be, and it becomes such a strength rather than a detriment. Yeah, well, like the bond, obviously not romantic, but the bond that Anakin and Obi-Wan had as brothers, you know? Like, no one could get between them. Palpatine knew that. Palpatine had to get around it by, oh, how am I going to do this? Just a moment. Palpatine had to send Obi-Wan away and get Anakin to stay by his side and become like a replacement father figure. Alright, let's get that color dodge. Whoa. This is where the fun begins. I think having families would make the Jedi fight more fervently for the light side. Yeah! Yeah, I agree. I was more passive about kids before I had kids. Now I take a harder stance for my kids. Yeah. I think what they say sometimes in the past was that when Jedi had families, because they used to way back, there was the possibility of that leading into possessiveness, which leads to anger and grief from loss, which leads to the dark side. Yeah, I think they realized they had to become like Buddhist monks, right? That's where the Buddhism comes in. They had to sacrifice the material for the spiritual. And especially because, you know, in Star Wars they have these incredible powers that can be used for such evil as well. So I think it became quite important for them to... it was kind of just like a Pascal's wager, you know, is it worth believing in it? Like believing in having families if it could lead to this sort of evil? Nah, you know what, let's just not have kids, you know? We'll get kids another way, sort of a deal. Because one of the 4 pillars of Buddhism is, you know, foregoing attachment to the physical. But I don't think it always turns out that way, especially when cultivated the right way in people themselves and in the relationships they build. Yeah, for sure. So I'm not a Star Wars lore knower. Was the concern also that the families would become power dynasties? That's an interesting question. I don't know. I think abstaining from relationships was the easiest answer, and the easiest answers aren't always the best. Yeah, it created more problems in the end than good, right? Well, I don't know much, Willis, about outside of the main movies, but I'm pretty sure I saw, like, a lot of the Sith empires were these big dynasties of families and stuff, so maybe, yeah. Like, the Sith were definitely all about the lineage and stuff, whereas Jedi were more about the... anyone could be inducted into the Order. Alright, I need to get a soft eraser, because I'm overdoing this a bit, I think. Okay. Alright, let's catch up. Not that I'm aware of. It had lots of possessiveness, but that's a point. I think overall they felt they were gifted with incredible powers and they wanted to avoid anyone going to the dark side because they knew the fallout of that could be huge. Yep. Yeah. I would say that nepotism was definitely an issue further in the series. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Vader wanted to start his own dynasty. He tells Padme that. Yeah, true. He wanted them to rule together. Make things how we want them to be. And I'm sure the thought of having his family rule, including his children, I'm sure crossed his mind. Yeah. Well, you know, he's been filled, his head's been filled with this propaganda not his whole life, but at least while he's been with the Jedi, like, you're the chosen one, you're really important. And then the more he trains, the more he has victories, his ego gets, you know, up and stuff. I think at some point, yeah, when he breaks, he realizes, actually, you know what, I don't need Palpatine, I should take all this power for myself. Because I'm the chosen one, man. And yeah, backfires, obviously, but you can see his train of thought. Okay. Sorry, I was getting distracted. I think it's pretty much done. We'll do it before and after. You wouldn't count him amongst the Jedi at that point. That's the selfish, self-centered perspective of the Sith at that point. Yeah, for sure, yeah. He very quickly decided to replace Palpatine, but again, that's very normal for Sith. It isn't until he loses everything that he decides to keep going with what Pal wants. Now enter Luke into the picture, and Vader's back to thinking about removing the Emperor and ruling the galaxy as father and son. Yep. Yeah, it's a good point. I think it's kind of like in Lord of the Rings when people say they'd use the power for the betterment of others, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. Pretty soon the power you possesses you. Yeah, well, that's why Sam, he's just like, I just want to go home and, like, get the girl and just have a family. And, like, for him, he can let go of the ring, you know? I always found that quite funny. Alright, let's just take some of this lighting off. Okay, I think it's done. Oh, now I'm going overboard. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Alright, Sam just wants to share the load. Share the load! Yeah. Oh, Al! What's up? Welcome! How you doing? Oh, did Ereli's emote get... No, it didn't. Okay. Wait. Right, because in the end, Sam's the only one who got what he wanted, and he was the tag-along. Yeah, they value a quiet life of peace. You know, they're just so simple. Their lives are so simple, right? The hobbits. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Let's. So this was before. No, that's not before. So there's the flat colors. And then this is with everything turned on. Wait, can I? Alright, lightsaber, shading, and lighting. Yeah. I'm awake too early, saw you were on and wanted to stop in. How are you? I'm good. I don't know how I'm awake. It's almost 1 AM. It's midnight. I just had energy, so I thought, you know what, I haven't been live in like a year on this channel, so let's do a secret stream. But yeah, thank you for dropping in. Everyone, actually, yeah, really appreciate it. I was surprised. I was like, I don't know if many people will jump on, but it's been great. Some great chats. Had a lot of fun. Oh, what's going on here? I think my phone just crashed. Oh, it's low battery. Okay. Bilbo started out wanting the simple things, but the ring drove him mad. Yeah. We love secret streams. Yeah. Next step affiliate. Look. You know, okay, I'm gonna go to Cam now. But yeah, drawing is finished. I'm really happy with this. My boy Vin is looking good, even though he lost his arm. We will go back to Cam. So, I mean, it would be pretty funny to get affiliate on this account as well, because I love making emotes, but I'd have to stream the monthly requirement, which would be the only other thing I really need. I mean, I don't think I'll be doing that. As much as I'd like to, I don't think I have the time to do that. This is a rarity. Yeah. But who knows? We'll see. Alright, let's close Photoshop. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time at least. I had a blast. And I'm sorry I'm finishing so quickly, Al, when you just came in. But I gotta sleep. This has been nice. Oh, great. I'm glad. That's good. But yeah, Eralite, I'll be back on Era's channel Monday morning for you guys. Monday night for us. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. Good chats. Love talking Star Wars and whatnot. I get it. Time zones can be weird. I'm just glad I could catch you. Oh, thanks, Al. That's nice of you. Fun to see your art and the great conversation. I'll have to follow Eralite now so that I'm not wondering why you're not live. That's fun. I didn't realize you weren't following Eralite. So You followed me before Era. You're a true fan, Willis. I'm gonna make you VIP when I get affiliate. You'll be my first VIP. Just because you didn't follow Erla. But now that you will, it's fine. You can follow her now, but because you didn't before, you can be my first VIP. Just pissed at Era to let you stream. Yeah, well, no, like, she would, but we just love streaming together so much, you know? We love bouncing off each other for jokes and playing games together. It's like our time to hang out, but other friends are just there in the background sort of thing, so it's a nice environment. Oren said you were going to stream in the morning and I never saw you. Ah, because we were on Era's channel? Typical Oren, huh? Didn't want people coming to Era's channel. Tisk tisk. These Michiganders, man. That's why Kitch is in my stream with me. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. It's great. False information! We really like hanging out together. Yeah! It's like, streams can be like date night, hanging out as like friends and stuff, like just playing games. You can do all sorts. It's great. I'm subverting the masses with false information. Oh my god. You know what? I'm heading up. I'm going to bed. I'm going to go get some sleep. But I'll see you guys either in your streams or in Ereli's streams. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to the top secret art stream. Maybe there'll be more in the future. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, have a good day. Yeah, is it morning? Yeah. Have a good day, guys. And good morning from Japan. It's past midnight. So good morning, good day, good night, wherever you are. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.